know, when we built this shop, it was very exciting because we had this big shop that we could really have a place to do what we wanted to do.
Right.
And keep going on different stuff.
Well, and from what I've heard and what I remember, at the point in time when you guys built this shop, which I know was in 1970, I still have the original deed from Junior Dryer when you bought it.
Right.
This and Parnelli's shop on Stadium Drive were the two largest IndyCar shops that there were at that time.
I'm sure there were, yeah.
Which by today's standards is a little funny, which would be an inkling or somebody's.
They're humongous now.
Yeah, but at that time, this was one of the two largest shops for the Indy cars.
At that time, all the mechanics and everybody came into town, rented beds in people's houses.
Yeah, I mean, I remember.
And they had trailers. Now they have semi trucks and they stay in hotels and.
Yeah, I mean, you
changed.
were really something if you had the fancy coffin trailer like Watson
That's
had.
right. That's right.
We've interviewed Junior Dryer earlier, and he kind of made everybody chuckle because he said he was actually doing fiberglass up where my office or Grant's office was, which used to be Dale Burton's paint shop.
Right, right.
Said he was making noses for the 1970 Indy cars for you guys, and you walked up to him and said, "You're going to buy this property. There's nothing else on it." And Junior said that was news to him. He looked at you like you were nuts. But he said you eventually got the job done. And
yes.
From there, tell me a little bit about how you picked this spot. What was the goal? You guys were, it was a lot different back then because you didn't have drivers bringing you $1 million.
I know.
You would find the sponsors and you would pick a good driver to put in your car.
Hopefully.
Complete opposites of today.
Yes.
But you also, in that, there wasn't much sponsorship money, so you had to work your butt off to be able to pay for everything.
You had it. That's exactly right.
Give us a little feel for that and what you did and a few things.
Our sponsors sometimes are only $1,000 or $2,000, and you just had to work hard, and you had to do other work for other people in order to make the money to participate in your own racing. It was
right, and every year you guys would run 2 to 3 cars at the Speedway.
And the biggest sponsor was Evel Knievel, and he ended up owing us a bunch of money. And we even got a letter from him in jail, and I think it was the only reason why he went to jail is because all these newspaper people were bothering him all the time, and they got up in his face and he hit him with the baseball bat.
Yeah, actually in his movie it tells all about that, where he gets a hold of the one reporter and mangles him pretty good.
And he was funny because at the track, at the 500, you're only supposed to have so many people in the pits. And he kept going out there, and we kept getting in trouble for him going out there. But Evel kind of did what he wanted to do.
Yeah, I remember when he was around. I remember the limousine, some of the wild clothes. And
I think that was the most interesting sponsor we had.